Hi, it's Andrew Jacoby from Good Shepherd Staffing, and I am here with Carlos from Venezuela. Carlos, welcome.
Hey Andrew, thank you. Pleasure to meet you. Yeah, my name is Carlos Perez. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Maracaibo, Venezuela. I have a degree in business administration. I've been working for a few years now. I've worked as a virtual assistant, as a management assistant, as an administrative assistant, as an appointment setter, and as a scheduler. Basically, I've worked as an appointment setter for a healthcare company based in Phoenix, Arizona for the last years. There, I used to call patients in order to schedule appointments for them, answering calls in order to help the patients with everything they needed. I was in charge of checking the insurances of every patient, of everyone that was coming in. I was in charge of also of helping providers, helping doctors with their calendars, with also with everything they needed at the moment. I've also worked at food change. I speak English and Spanish completely fluent. I also know. I would say that one of my main abilities is my way of treating people. I take pride on that. I always try when I'm making a call. I always try to make the other people feel like they are in a safe place, in a place where they can trust the person they are speaking with. So that's something I'm really proud of my ability of making people feel safe, of making people trust me. That's something I really like about myself.
Amen. That sounds great. And so you're basically looking for work as a cold caller. So that's we've been working together, you and I, on, and I've been listening to you do cold calls. And I have to say, we're doing some work with an insurance agency right now, and you sound really good. How many cold calls do you think you've made in your career so far, if you had to guess?
And if I have to guess, I would say like more than 3,000 calls, something like that.
So thousands
Around
of
that, I've been
calls.
calling people. Yeah, thousands of calls. I've been calling people since I started working remote. And before that, I used to work at call centers. Like when I was 18, 19, I used to work at call centers too. So I'm used to calling people. I'm used to talking to people by phone. I'm used to like having those kind of interactions.
Right.
That's something I'm really good at.
Yeah, I remember was I was listening to you last week. You're very comfortable on the phone with people, which I was telling you is probably the most important thing. And I started my career as a cold caller too, and I've made hundreds of thousands of cold calls. And the one thing that's really hard for some people to learn is just to be comfortable. Because if you're uncomfortable and you get all freaked out and you start talking really fast, then the other person feels that stress that you're feeling, even though it's just over the phone. And so it's very important for people to stay calm and just normal, like just sound normal when you're on the phone. And you have that ability, so you have that comfort level, which is really important. So, um, I wanted to keep this sort of short and sweet. We don't have to go into a deep, discussion. I just wanted to get people a sense of what you sound like. Your English is obviously really good. You understand everything I'm saying. I can understand everything you're saying. You do have an accent, but it's not super heavy, and you have great experience. So I think you'd be a huge addition and a benefit to anybody's team. So if you're listening to this and you want to hire Carlos, reach out to us. We will be happy to connect you. So, Carlos, thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you, and I really look forward to help to work with you guys. So thank you so much.